I said the right thing
Just
for once in
maybe.
my goddamn life.
I mean, hi guys, this is Play It Again. I am Ginger.
And I am Mike.
And I found a new Linkin Park on the homepage.
We digging this new Linkin Park.
I am. Yes, I keep saying it, but I'm going to keep saying it. Surprisingly, I am digging the new Linkin Park. I really didn't think I was going to be able to make the switch, but it's been a pleasant surprise. So, up from the bottom? Yes.
Yes.
That's the name of it.
I was just trying to think of a joke to make about it, but I'm too slow. Maybe you need to pass me some of that
Do you want
fireball.
me to give you some time?
Give me some of that fireball in between songs.
He's not even wrong. I got about a fireball right here, guys. But I leaned up against a tree in the turkey yard last night in the dark, and it was covered with thousands of these terrible little caterpillars that had stingy hairs on them. And I got a huge, like, acid wash on my back last night. So me and the fireball,
She's self-medicating today.
that's how we went to bed last night, with the fireball. So do you need some of that, or?
Maybe between songs I might have a little nip.
Was... Huh? There's not very much left.
I know, I
for
better
you.
get it before too long.
You're lucky I'm still willing to share it.
I am lucky.
Okay, anyway. So up from the bottom. Oh, yes, and a theme that I can relate to.
There we go.
Inside it feels like I'm barely breathing. Feels like air is running out. Inside I'm stuck here staring at a ceiling. You put up to keep me down, 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 down.
Waking up without a name, opened up my eyes knowing nothing is the same. Circling around a drain as I realize that there's no one else to blame.
You keep me waiting down here, so far below, staring up from the bottom, up from the bottom. I try escaping, but there's nowhere to go. Staring up from the bottom, up from the bottom. Each time I hold my fist inside my pocket, hold my breath until I'm blue. Feels like a knife pushed deep inside a socket. Bristling, listening to you.
Waking up without a name, opening my eyes knowing nothing's gonna change. Circling around a drain as I realize that there's no one else to blame.
You keep me waiting down here, so far below, staring up from the bottom, up from the bottom. Try
pretty funny.
escaping, but there's nowhere to go. Staring up from the bottom, up from the bottom.
Everybody out, that devil is coming. Poison on his lips and his words mean nothing. Cold like a mountaintop, father never loved him. Mama said he's bad enough times that it's sunk in. Everybody out, that devil is coming. Promise you the world, but he's always bluffing. Before you even know it's a trap you're stuck in. He's gone like a ghost, already off running.
Waiting down here, so far below, staring up from the bottom, up from the bottom. I tried escaping, but there's nowhere to go. Staring up from the bottom, gotta get out of here. Up from the bottom, gotta get out of here.
Dude, that was way too short. Oh, I love how spazzy she is.
You know what? I'm going to surprise you.
Oh, yeah?
You know I don't normally like blondes. But she looks good, she sounds good, and she's got this charisma. Maybe it's the spazzy thing you're
She
talking
looks
about.
like she would be a lot of fun,
She
right?
just looks great. It's like,
It's
she's
true.
a blonde I actually
It's
like.
true, you don't like blondes. I really love blondes. So, you'd have to fight me for her. That's all I'm saying. Oh, she is. I love how spazzy she is.
I forget her name or what band she
It's
was
Emily.
in.
She was. It's right there on the edge of my memory. Oh my god.
We reacted to one of their songs. I
We
know
did,
that.
and it was so good. And see, look, guys, I felt so into this one, and he's got me. It's
Sorry,
completely gone from my
I've
head now.
sidetracked you. Anyway, it doesn't matter for the purposes of the current
Yeah,
discussion.
it doesn't matter. I just love her. I love her in her new iteration completely, and I'm totally sold on it. Right? Like, it's been what? This is 4 or 5 songs
I was
now,
gonna
right?
guess half a dozen.
It's
Yeah.
quite a few, and there's not been a miss yet.
No.
Not been a miss yet. It's been fabulous, and I absolutely love the revitalization of this band because it was always an all-time favorite for me in the first place.
I only knew like 1 or 2 songs that I kind of liked. I was not really into them. But
No,
I really
you were-
like everything I've heard since she joined.
You weren't a grunge person at all, and they
No.
were kind of in the grunge periphery,
No.
right? And then
Well, and the rappy bits were never going to be for me.
oh, but you're evolving on those things too, right? Like there's quite a few
was-
now where you've decided that it works.
It was still the worst part of this song. To me, to my taste. I don't mean that as an absolute statement. I mean for my preferences.
Oh, well, I liked the whole thing, including the video, which is all. She's always so much fun to watch.
It's adorable.
Right? Like, she is adorable, right? Like, oh my god. Yeah, I'm actually quite pleased how much you've enjoyed the Linkin Park.
I'm quite pleased
So-
too because I've sat through a number of them and it's nice when I enjoy
and I
it.
didn't even have to make you.
No. It was quite
I love
voluntary.
when that happens, guys. Okay, then I just might share my fireball with you.
I said the right thing
Just
for once in
maybe.
my goddamn life.
I mean, it's not even wrong. It doesn't happen that often.
Well, okay, so what do you think about that particular song as opposed to some of the other ones?
That is not on the top of my list of their new stuff as a favorite, but it's certainly well within it, right? Like definitely still worth putting on a playlist, but not my favorite. But I've had enough shots of the Fireball that I would have trouble coming up with the name of my favorite one. But I
That's
do
fair.
recall, I think the first one we did, which I can't remember what it was, I felt like that was actually my favorite so far, but I'd have to really look back at them. I have them on my playlist, but for some reason they don't come up very often. Spotify, when I put it on random, for some reason is dissing
How
the new
dare
Linkin
they?
Park. I know, right? But I
You know
mean,
what they got to do? They got to come up from the bottom. That was a catchy little chorus.
it was, but you destroyed it with your terrible
This-
voice.
This is why I am reacting to videos and cleaning chicken shit in Costa Rica instead of singing in Linkin Park.
Yeah, that's probably a good
Self-awareness
reason
is
why.
a gift.
It really is a gift. All right, so you down with doing another Linkin Park next
Yeah,
time?
next
All
time one comes
right,
out.
as long as there's a video to go with it, Mike's down. I can't lie, me too. In the meantime, you just play that one again.